me, where do you see disconnects between policy intent and industry?
So what I often see here is that from the government side, not only is it intent, but government often is coming at things from a policy perspective, and there's an assumption that a lot of the capacity exists before it really does. So this could be things like regulatory bandwidth, manufacturing depth, skilled labor, and even public trust. And these policy timelines that can be set in places like Capitol Hill, the White House, and these do tend to get set a little bit more politically, whereas execution timelines, and these are things that I believe that industry really has to look at a lot
Sure.
more closely, are more physical and real. So where there maybe is a bit of a disconnect, perhaps industry isn't resisting progress so much as they are responding maybe really truly rationally to a sense of constraint that they're not fully ready to execute certain things at certain times, and they're operating in that real space. So I think that's where you can see that happening.
Yeah, and my husband works for government. We won't say
Hmm.
which one, but and he left for 2 years to go work for industry and then came back. And sometimes I think like they should give them a 6 month or a year sabbatical and let them go work
Hmm.
in industry. Like to me, you're a triple threat, right? You've been in military, government, and industry. And so I think that that just helps with the holistic picture of the entire life cycle, you know? Uh,
Absolutely.
how can government and private industry collaborate more effectively, in your opinion, especially in regulated high stakes areas like energy?
So I believe collaboration definitely improves significantly when integration can happen earlier in the process. And I think that one thing that I saw in government, I mean, there's a lot of emphasis on oversight, and I get that.
Mhm.
There's a reason why there are committees in Congress and why Congress is empowered to do its job. Maybe it's one of the things they can do. Uh, but there also needs to maybe be a bit of a shift in emphasis from purely oversight after the fact to more of a shared commitment up front to get things done. So industry should be treated really as a full systems partner wherever possible, and not only as a regulated entity. And to really make this happen, I think it's really reasonable that regulators should be properly resourced to learn about innovation happening, emerging technologies being developed early, and then maintain that dialogue with industry around the technology so they can help shape future regulations in a thoughtful manner. Because you don't need overly onerous and disconnected regulations. You want them to be well informed. And I actually sense that this is happening. This is happening, I believe, in areas like advanced nuclear technology and fusion. I mean, you could even see this kind of structurally happening. Even today, I saw an announcement by the Nuclear Regulatory Commission that they're going to be reorganizing, and I believe with some of the thoughts like this in mind, to really to be of course, they have an oversight role, but I also think to help give them more efficiency and effectiveness in the process and working with industry that has solutions that they want to bring to bear for energy. So it's exciting to see this happen in different ways.